Hello student, I welcome you all in the online class of Social Studies. In the previous video, we had studied about cyclone and precautions to be taken against cyclone and what is a volcano. Today, we will continue the same chapter, chapter number 15, Natural Disasters. Today, we will know what are the main types of volcanoes. See, there are three types of volcanoes. First one, active volcanoes. Okay. Active volcanoes have a recent history of eruptions. They are likely to erupt again. Means active volcanoes are those volcanoes which have erupted recently and it is expected that in near future they can erupt again. Okay. See, next one, dormant volcanoes have not erupted for a very long time, but may erupt at a future time. Dormant volcanoes have not erupted for a long time, but it is expected that they may erupt in near future. Third one is extinct volcanoes. Are those volcanoes are not expected to erupt in the future, and extinct volcanoes are those volcanoes which had erupted in the past but not expected to erupt in future. Okay, now all of you open page number 134 in your social studies book. There we will know in detail about these volcanoes. Volcanoes can remain inactive or dormant. Dormant means asleep or suspended for hundreds or thousands of years before erupting again. Means they have erupted before hundreds or thousands years before, but it is expected that they may erupt. For example, Mount Fuji in Japan. In Mount Fuji in Japan. Such volcanoes are called dormant volcanoes. Once a volcano has been dormant for more than 10,000 years, it is turned extinct. Okay, means if a dormant volcano remains inactive more than 10,000 years, it is turned, then it is said extinct volcanoes. For example, Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa and Mount Popa in Myanmar. These are the examples of extinct volcanoes. Okay, see next. Active volcanoes erupt often and lead to large scale destructions. Means whenever active volcanoes erupt, they destruct a large area. Examples include Mount Erebus in Antarctica and barren island of Andaman and Nicobar Islands, India. Okay. Volcanoes are mostly found around the edges of the Pacific Ocean. This region is shaped like a huge horseshoe and it is called the Ring of Fire. Means around Pacific Ocean, just in the shape of horseshoe, many volcanoes are there. And due to a number of volcanoes in the shape of horseshoe, it is called Ring of Fire. It has about 452 volcanoes and 75% of the world's active and dormant volcanoes lie here. And in this region only, world's 75% volcanoes are located or found. Now, See, what precautions can be taken against volcanoes? People living near an active volcano should keep an emergency kit containing goggles and a mask, along with a flashlight and working battery operated radio. Means whatever things they have, it should be in working condition. Okay, these are the things which people need living near volcanoes, which they can use during an emergency or volcanic eruption. See, second point, they should also have food and water stored for such an emergency. Those who are living near volcanoes, they should have food and water stored because any time emergency can take place. So before this, they should keep these things. They should always keep these things ready. Next point, in case of a volcanic eruption, people who are not able to evacuate means remove their homes, should close their windows and doors to prevent ash from coming into the house. Those people who cannot leave their house during volcanic eruption, they should close windows and doors to avoid ash. Ash means burnt materials. Okay. Students, see, your next topic is landslides. Landslides can be described as a large-scale movement of soils, rocks, and debris down the slope of a mountain or a hill. When suddenly rocks, soils, debris come down to the slope of a mountain or a hill, they are known as landslides. Okay. See, debris means pieces of something after destruction. When rocks comes down to the hill in pieces, that is known as debris. Okay. Now see, what are the main causes and effects of a landslide? The main cause of landslides is heavy rainfall, which causes loose rocks and soil on the mountains to come rushing down due to heavy rainfall. Landslides cause, okay, due to heavy rainfall, loose rocks and soil on the mountains come rushing down. One of the contributing factors to landslides is deforestation. One more main cause for landslides is deforestation, as the roots of the trees firmly bind the soil. Roots of the trees firmly holds the soil. So, in absence of trees, loose soils come down. Okay. In the absence of trees, this soil becomes loose and is easily removed by rainfall. You must have seen wherever in which field grass is there, that soil is not removed with wind, or they do not move with wind. But where grass is not there, in the absence of grass, whenever wind moves through this type of area, dust also move with the wind. Okay, so this is the easiest example to understand how plants, grass or trees roots holds the soil. Landslides make it difficult to travel in hilly areas during rainy season. Also, they cause a lot of damage by destroying houses and obstructing. Obstructing means stopping paths in the valley. Valley is an area between two mountain. Low area between two hill or mountain is known as valley. Okay, so main cause of landslides is deforestation and heavy rainfall. Now see what precautions can be taken against landslides. Planting trees in large numbers on mountain slopes can reduce the chance of landslides. Okay, reduce means making less. If we will plant trees in large numbers on mountain slopes, it can reduce the chances of a landslide. Next point, we should avoid construction of houses or any other structures on slopes of mountains. We should not construct houses, dams, or any type of structure on slopes of a mountain. We should always listen to forecasts and look out for any sign of landslides. As after every news we get weather information, in the same way where it is landslides chances in which area, where it is cyclones chances, they also give forecast. Forecast means prediction, information that what is going to be next. Okay, so we should always keep up to date with these news. Students, today's homework to revise the lesson and listen the video. Okay, thank you. God bless you all.